A very good morning to all. Today we are going to start with a new chapter, chapter number 7, and the name of the chapter is our skeletal system. So we all know that our body is made up of several organs. So we have internal organs and external organs. So you know what are internal organs? Organs which are present inside the body, we call them as internal organs like heart, lungs, stomach, all these are internal organs. They are present inside the body. What about external organs? Organs which are present outside the body. They are called external organs. Eyes, ears, nose, all these are external organs. Then have you heard about organ system? A group of organs work together, form an organ system. So we have different organ system such as the respiratory system, digestive system, skeletal system, excretory system, etc. And today we are going to learn about one such organ system. So this chapter is about one such organ system, that is the skeletal system. So first of all, do you know what is a skeleton? Skeleton is a part of the body that gives shape, support and protection. It is the part of the body that gives shape, support and protection. So the skeletal system is a framework of bones, and these bones give structure to the body. So it is not only that the body has structure. So what about the house that we live in? Does it have a structure? Yes, it has a strong structure or a frame upon which it is built. So everything has a structure. Then, here you can see an example. Here you can see a toy horse, and next to that toy horse, you can see a frame. And this frame is made of sticks, wires, etc. And once the frame is ready, we'll cover this frame with cloth, with pieces of cloth. And this frame remains inside the body of the toy. And this frame gives shape to the toy. So everything needs a framework, or we can say everything needs a structure. Even our body, animal's body, everything needs a structure upon which it is made. So the framework of bones which are present inside the body of animals. So such animals, we call them as vertebrates. So animals that have an articulated internal skeleton. Such animals are called as vertebrates. Vertebrates are classified into 5 groups. The first one is mammals, that is animals that give birth to young ones. Then birds, fish, amphibians, animals that live on land as well as in water. Then reptiles, snake, lizard, crocodile, all these comes under the category of reptiles. So all these 5 groups of animals have framework of bones inside their body. So that is why we call them as vertebrates. So the framework of bones inside the body, we call it as skeleton. And this skeleton gives shape and support to the body of animal. And even it protects the internal organs. So even they move. Animals move from one place to another with the help of the skeleton. So the framework of bones present inside the body of animals are called as vertebrates. Now let's see skeleton and shape of the animal's body. The shape of an animal depends on its skeleton. So which means that we can easily recognize or identify an animal based on its skeleton. For example, all horses have same kind of skeleton. For example, another example, birds like sparrows, they have same kind of skeleton, so that we can easily identify them based on their skeleton. So what about dinosaurs? So we all have heard about dinosaurs, right? So we have most of us have knowledge about dinosaurs is from their skeleton, which are dug from different places. So this means that we can identify an animal based on their skeleton. The next one, some creatures have skeletons outside their bodies. So like ant, bees, scorpions, so they have their internal skeleton which is outside their bodies. Coming to the next one, that is about human skeleton. So the human skeletal system is a framework of bones, and all these bones are arranged in a very definite manner. And do you know how many bones are there in our human body? So, in our human body, there are approximately about 300 bones at birth. And by the adult stage, it decreases down to 206. Why? Because some of the bones gets fused together. So that is why it decreases down to 206 by the adult stage. Then, what about the size? Size of the skeleton. Are they similar or different for everyone? So it marked difference in males and females. The characteristics of bones are different for male and female. Even the size of the bones differ according to tall person and short person. Tall person has long bones, short person has short bones. Then, what about the structure? What about the structure of bones? So the bones are hard on the outside. So we can compare bones with that of steel. And it says that bones are 6 times stronger than steel. So which means how hard they are. From this we can understand how hard the bones are. Then what about the inner portion of the bones? So the inner portion of the bone is filled with bone marrow. You know what is a bone marrow? Bone marrow means the spongy tissue which is present at the center of almost all bones. That is called as the bone marrow. Then the blood cells, the white blood cells and the red blood cells which are responsible for vital reactions in case of injuries, these blood cells are produced in our bone marrow. So that is about the human skeletal system. Now let's see the functions of human skeleton. The first one, it works as a support structure for our body. So have you ever thought, how do our body looks like if we had no bones in our body? So we all look shapeless. We didn't have any shape to our body. So we all looks shapeless. So it is the skeleton that gives shape to our body and supports our body. So the main function is that it gives shape and support to the body. The second one, it protects the internal organs of the body. So which are the internal organs? We have internal organs like heart, lungs. So all these are protected by the skeleton. And the third one, it helps the body to move. We can say it helps in locomotion. It helps the body to move from one place to another. That is why we are able to move freely. So these are some of the important functions of human skeleton. In page number 88, there are some questions given. So let's discuss them. The first one, bones are soft structures. Is it true? No, it is not true. Second one, the total number of bones in an adult skeleton is 200. It is not true. It is 206. The third one, the inner portion of the bones is filled with bone marrow. What is the answer? The answer is true. It is filled with the soft spongy tissue which is called as the bone marrow. Then the fourth one, blood cells are produced in the bone marrow. Yes, the red blood cells and the white blood cells are produced inside the bone marrow. Then the fifth one, the skeleton protects the internal organs. True, it protects heart, lungs, etc. So that is about the human skeleton and about the function of human skeleton. So I hope you all understood. We'll meet in the next class and discuss a new topic. Till then, thank you.